Let's get a taste of the 5 villages of Cinque Terre. You must buy a ticket to be able to visit these villages. They're in a special national park. The ticket costs €13 for a day. That includes unlimited train rides in between the 5 villages and back to La Spezia or Levanto. Okay, I've arrived and now it's time to find the bike shop because we're going for a ride. Oh, but it's so cold and it looks like it's going to rain. I've been looking forward to this and it's my birthday, so I really hope that it works out.
Because the earth stabilises the temperature, so it's probably going to be the same temperature as it was when I was there.
And when did you go?
The earth does go like
When were you here?
September.
In September, and it's December now. Okay. So my intrepid husband is trying to convince me that I'll warm up once the bike ride starts because it goes into tunnels and the temperature is regulated. I'm going to give it a go anyway. He did this trip when I was working on projects in the Middle East, and I was sitting in meetings and he tortured me with photos. So I'm returning the favour with these videos. Almost at the bike shop now, and it's stopped spitting, thankfully. Maybe this isn't the best trip to do in December. I'd originally planned this for September actually, but the flights were cancelled and there was some issues with the Italian quarantine. €1.70 in total for some bananas and some bread rolls. I'm just looking for something quick before the ride. When I asked to rent the bike in this weather, she looked at me like I was a crazy person. And I just ducked across the road to use the loo and get a coffee in exchange for that. I'm learning quite fast that if you wait for a sunny day in Europe before you decide to have fun, you're going to have a very dull life. Okay, so it's raining, but just a little bit, and it is really interesting. This is my husband's favourite park, like in the whole wide world. He did this a few years ago, but I don't think he did it in this weather, so I'm not getting the exact same experience, but I think I'm getting a feel for what he enjoyed.
I'm chasing, I'm climbing, I'm searching, I'm falling. It's worth every second for you. I'm chasing, I'm climbing, I'm searching, I'm falling. It's worth.
I've just taken the train here to do the walk. Charlie suggested this walk, and you never can tell with Charlie. It could be a great idea, or he just might like the idea of torturing dumb animals. So far, it looks interesting. There are a couple of stairs. There are a lot of stairs. Almost at the top now. We're going to cut through the village and start the walk to the next village on the other side. I'm really liking this trail so far. Just think, this is a very old path. Somebody had to organize and lay all of these rocks by hand. It's a lot of work. All downhill, he said. All downhill. Bullshit. If that is the village, I'm gonna lose my nut. I tell you what, you have to watch your step. I'm starting to see why the rules here state that you're not allowed to wear thongs or flat-soled shoes. You can actually get a fine. People live here. Can you believe it? In this really cool isolated place. I guess it'd be a good spot if you like peace and quiet and you don't like the sound of cars. I'm trying to get a move on now because I can feel that it's spitting and it's probably going to rain. So I'm gonna hoof it. Also, I don't have any water because my husband said, oh, it's short and it's all downhill. So I'm daft. I should have picked up some water. The grocery store was closed at the start of the hike, so I thought, oh, it doesn't really matter. I'll be fine. Yes. Mistake number one, listening to Charlie. Charlie, my beautiful husband, I love you so very much, but my goodness, you're a menace. Can you see the old fence posts they used to use? They're just huge shards of rock. This is looking downhill. I'm so excited, I think I'm almost there. Be still, my beating heart. Coffee, snacks, water, whoop, slippery path. Look! And it just started raining.
Give you a good time. Give you a good. Give you a good time.
Hello.
Hello, Charlie.
Did you make it? It's downhill, see? Oh, I forgot to tell you, there's like a coffee shop halfway along or something like that. It's like
There was no coffee shop halfway along. And it wasn't downhill all the way, handsome.
It was mainly downhill. I remember it being downhill. I think I just said it's not far but rough. I just texted. Zach, who's been asking you questions, but you've been ignoring.
I haven't
It's
had any
good,
reception. So,
Coming down the hill, you can see the next town, and it's got like a sheltered harbour and stuff. From what I remember.
yes, it was almost downhill the whole way. Anyway, it's a very cool walk. So I'm here now, and I'm gonna go get a coffee before I catch the train. And it's raining, just for a change.
Did you like the walk?
Yeah, I did actually. I like the views, and I like the old stones. I thought that was pretty cool. I think walking through the village is as interesting as the hike. It's quite a little labyrinth here. Looks like the next train to La Spezia is arriving now, so I may as well jump on and then have coffee and dinner in La Spezia. So that concludes this adventure for today. Thank you for joining me, and see you tomorrow. Next time, come walk fancy in Milan.